Hi, I'm Bruce Naylor, your Frugal Tech, and securing your computer is really important in order to save money and avoid a lot of trouble. There are so many bad guys out there and stuff going on. Hey, I wanted to share 10 quick tips with you on how to fix some of those worst security nightmares for your computer. I found this on a reprint off of PC World. I think it's good stuff. I wanted to share it with you today. So the first tip is, number one, make sure that your automatic updates, of course, in Windows is turned on, but also make sure that the other software you use, like QuickTime, WinZip, there's sites out there that try to find ways and holes into those older programs in order to exploit those. So not only make sure your operating system is up to date, but make sure the software you use every day is patched and fully up to date. Now the second trick is to find other holes. And listen, there's an outfit called Secunia, S-E-C-U-N-I-A, and they can really help you save the day. They've got a free security app, and it's called the Personal Software Inspector. And what this thing does is goes over the apps that you use on your PC and looks for stuff that may cause security issues and kind of points you in the way to get those updated and taken care of. So that's good stuff. It's absolutely free. Thoughts you need to know about it. Hey, make sure you're using, on the third tip here, make sure you're using the latest browser, the most up-to-date version, because there's so many exploits in these things, and as soon as software makers fix them, a bad guy will try to find a way to exploit that. So tip number 3, always make sure that you got the latest browser doing the good fight for you. Okay, step number 4 is sidestep social engineering. In other words, no matter how hard we try, some of these emails that you get and things like that are so well crafted it could lure you into opening them. Hey, listen, if you're suspect of anything, there's a free site out there that you can upload any attachment to and so forth, and have it scanned over by about 35 different virus engines, and it's called virustotal.com. That's VIRUSTOTAL.com. Tip number 5 is get a jump on fast-moving malware. Listen, traditional signature-based malware is getting really snowed under by all the new stuff that comes out there. So there's a new approach called behavior analysis and how this stuff interacts with your PC and your computer to help identify new types of malicious software out there. And so there's a free download called ThreatFire, and you can get that. It's from PC Tools. And it can identify up to as much as 90% of malware just based on the behavior alone. That's another free download. A warning, though, if you're using AVG antivirus, you want to wait until there's a patch to fix that to work well with AVG. Tip number 6, rescue your inbox from spam. There's all kinds of spam fillers out there, but junk mail just keeps getting through. And there's a lot of different ways to terminate that. Yahoo webmail users can get a plus service that allow you to use different email addresses. Don't ever try to use your, or don't, is a good practice, use your business or your email addresses whenever you can. Get throwaway email addresses if you're out there on different websites and so forth. That's always a good idea. But again, common sense is your best friend on that. Step number 7, develop an anti-phishing habit. Don't get lured into clicking on links for banks and the IRS and all this kind of stuff. Look, these are bad guys and they want your personal information. But you know that there's improvements in modern web browsers to help locate and when you come to a known phishing site to block that for you. So make sure, that's another good reason to have up-to-date web browsers. And finally, keep an eye out for common phishing tactic like using URLs that say that they're one thing, but if you glance at it, it actually takes you somewhere else. So just be suspicious about where that's coming from. Tip number 8, listen, keep your own website safe. There's actually some free scanning tools out there. Let's see, Qualsys.com. If you go there, you can input the IP address of your own website, and it'll actually look at it for vulnerabilities so these attackers can't in turn take your website and attack your visitors. You don't want that happening, that's for doggone sure. And number 9, make sure your passwords are secure and easy to remember. Online passwords are really about as safe as tissue paper over a bank safe these days. And the supply of stolen logins that crooks collect these things like you would baseball cards. So experts say we should use strong passwords to secure all of our accounts, but they don't tell us how they're supposed to remember them. So here's an easy fix for you to remember. Just one password, yet still have a strong, unique password for each site you use. The password hash add-on for Firefox and IE takes that simple password that you type and runs it through an algorithm that in turn matches it up with that unique name. So all you got to do is remember one really good password, and then this add-on will create the passwords for you. And all you have to do after install is just hit the old F2 key, and off you go. And finally, number 10, get extra help for cleaning stubborn infections. There is free sites you can go to: Trend Micro House Call, Bitdefender Online Plus, or Bitdefender Online, I'm sorry, scanner, Kaspersky Online Scanner, F-Secure Online Scanner, and the ESET Online Scanner will help detect and remove malware, but it does require Internet Explorer. Most of these seem to require Internet Explorer. The Trend Micro House Call will work with Firefox and Internet Explorer. Listen, I'm Bruce Naylor, your Frugal Tech. Make sure to visit our website, www.frugalbrothers.com, and visit us at thefrugaltechshow.com as well. Hey, Bruce Naylor here. Remember, if it's in your office not making you money or saving you money, get it the heck out of here. I'll talk to you later.